Hello, welcome in. I'll have you hold this.
How you doing, Alette?
Good, good. How are you? Can we get your
Great.
name?
My name is Brian.
Brian, how old are you?
I'm 40.
40
I'll
and
be 41 in September.
Okay, it's coming up.
Yeah.
And Brian, what do you do?
I'm an aircraft mechanic
Very
for a major
cool.
airline.
All right.
What's poppin', world? I hope all is well. Thanks for tuning in. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If at any moment during this video you like what you're hearing, go ahead and hit that like button. If you got something to say, leave a comment in the comment section. We're going to watch this clip from the Pop the Balloon show. I'm going to break this all the way down. Let's keep going.
Okay, nice. Now, what are some things that you're looking for in a woman?
Transparency, for sure. Transparency.
Okay.
If I can't see who you are when I meet you, then I would never know, right? Loyalty, that really, for men, that's a big thing, loyalty. I need to know when you out partying, having a good time, that you loyalty and you faithful to a man like me.
Okay. Now, what are some of your deal breakers?
Deal breakers? I really don't have deal breakers, right? Because I'm from the ghetto, so I understand that, you know, we do a lot of things in our past and in our youth that is really a problem. So I don't really have any deal breakers. But as far as deal breakers, I don't really have any.
Okay. All right. So we did.
And as y'all can see, when he said he didn't have any deal breakers, those women started popping their balloons. Remember this, women want to feel special. If you don't have any deal breakers, that lets them know that you might go for any woman. Remember, they want to know what's going to separate them from the next woman out here. So you got to have some type of deal breakers. And the truth is, everyone has deal breakers. So when you come on a set, a show like this, and you say you don't have any deal breakers, they know you are lying, right? It's almost like simp behavior. Not saying that he's a simp for saying that, because to be a simp, you know, there are certain actions that have to take place for you to be that. But that's just kind of like catering to what they want to hear. Nah, be real. Women want a man who's a real man, right? So again, you have to put that out there. It's the same way when you see men saying, oh, it's a black queen. Yeah, as long as she's a black queen, I'll take her. That's hogwash. You still gonna have a type, right? But if you calling every woman a queen, we know that, you know, that's a lie. Every woman ain't a queen, just like every man ain't a king. There's levels to this stuff. But anyway, let's keep going.
Get a few pop balloons.
Okay.
Let's go on over to those ladies, see why they ended up popping.
No problem.
All right. Let's start right on over here. If we can have your name and age.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Parker, but I go by Mrs.
Okay.
I'm 39, and
You say you're
And-
39?
39.
All right.
And Mrs. Parker, what do you do?
I'm a professional makeup artist.
A makeup artist?
Yeah, shout out to Makeup by Mrs. Parker.
All right. And Mrs., why did you end up popping your balloon?
I popped your balloon because you said you don't have any deal breakers, and everybody has to have some type of deal breaker, so you have to have something that you don't like. But you look really nice. You look dapper. Nice to meet you.
It's definitely nice to meet you. When it comes to deal breakers, I'm not a surface level dating type of guy, right?
Okay.
I don't really care about your past. I'm from the ghetto. I'm from New Orleans, right? So nothing that you've done in your past doesn't matter to me because that was before me. After me, that's when you upgrade yourself. So that's why I said I don't have any deal breakers, because I don't want to say that, hey, you're not my type because of what you've done in your past, not knowing that that wasn't right or wrong. Okay, so that's why.
Respect.
And for the record, what someone has done in the past says a lot about them. You want to know someone's track record, right? That's why anytime you go in there for an interview, anything like that, they want a resume, right? They want to know your criminal record. These things are important for a reason, right? Again, they don't want anybody who's following any bad cycles or got bad things going on, right? They want to know your history. That's important. In many ways, that dictates who you are. Let's keep going.
And now, is Mrs. someone that is your type?
She definitely. She got this cowgirl going on. I'm from the South, right? You know, so I like your outfit. I like what you got going on, definitely.
Thank you.
All right. Let's go to our next lady over here. If we can have your name and age.
Hi, I'm Tracy, and I'm 37. I'm from New Orleans as well, and I live in the DMV. And the reason why I popped my balloon is because I am from New Orleans, and just the energy just wasn't vibing with. Like, I think you're super cool. I love the way that you look. But as far as like energy, I feel like I've dated guys from New Orleans before, and it just did not work out for me. So I think because we come from the same place, it just clashes.
Okay. So since we come from the same place, it clashes.
Yeah.
You know,
I just haven't had really good relationship experiences dating people from my hometown.
you never met Brian. You never met Brian, but today that you did. You know what I mean? And today, definitely, you was a winner. But, you know, the fact that you're from New Orleans, I respect that because I respect my home, and I'm prideful on being a Louisianian, right? And I definitely was feeling you. But,
Thank you.
you know,
Like I
since you
said,
popped
you're very
on me,
handsome.
we don't really deal with rejection too well. We respect that, you know, but we move on.
And then
Nice to
Tracy,
meet you.
Tracy, we actually didn't get, what do you do?
So I work in management. So the person that I kind of link with, we can kind of go into further of my career. Yeah.
What industry? What management? What industry?
I wouldn't like to say. Yeah, I would like to discuss that with the person that I match with. I think that's a little more in depth.
Okay. You're looking good today. I love the orange.
Let's go to
Definitely.
our next lady here. We can have your name and age.
My name is Chanel Kidd, and I am originally from Gary, Indiana. I live here in Phoenix, Arizona. Coco Stiletto on Instagram. I have my own business. I'm a business consultant, and I also create trivia games that I sell on Amazon.
Okay, and I'm sorry, we didn't get your age.
I am 42. And the reason why I popped my balloon is pretty much, and you have already answered. You didn't have any deal breakers. I need someone that knows what he wants. I can be a handful sometimes as well. So, and it can be anything. So it's got to be something that makes you tick, that you can be honest about. So that's why I popped my balloon. And you kind of remind me of my nephew, just kind of. It's just me.
Can I remind you of my nephew? Okay. So you said the deal breakers was because I don't have a deal breaker?
Correct.
Okay, well, I could have a
I
clean...
need a man to tell me something. Tell me what he want and don't want.
And-
If
and
you
that
can't
will-
tell me that.
Right. And check this out. He ready. He came for smoke. You already see he ready. Every time they say something, he's ready to fire back. He's very aggressive. It is what it is. Shout out to the brother. I ain't got no problem. I still love the brother. Let's keep watching.
And
I
that-
might jump all over you.
And that will come. Definitely. I would definitely tell you where you're going wrong at. But as far as a deal breaker, I have a clean slate with everybody. I'm the type to trust you before I not trust you. I'm going to give you that grace before I don't give you that grace, right? But I respect how you feel.
I like that response. Might circle back, but
You might go get back?
might.
You want your balloon back?
Do you want that balloon back?
Not yet.
Okay.
You got to get the gab I see, so we're just gonna.
I got the gift of gab.
Let's go on
It's
to our next
transparency,
ladies.
love.
Okay, if we can start off with your name and age.
Hi, I'm Janae. I'm 34.
Hello, Janae.
And Janae, what do you do?
I'm in school for fashion design. I'm an office assistant, and I'm a new entrepreneur. Just about to launch my fitness clothing line called WeFit.
Okay, and why did you end up popping your balloon for Brian?
Hey, Brian. I love the way you speak, but for me, it was the pants.
Pants.
I don't like the pants too tight. I'm kind of ghetto too, so I like them a little loose. And
That's about the average fit for a man today. That's about the average, pants fit that's about the average right there. Let's keep going.
that was just it for me.
How old are you?
34.
34. How many kids you got?
I got 3.
You got 3?
Yep.
How many baby daddies?
I have 3.
You got 3 baby daddies.
I
Okay.
should have said 0. Because it's just me.
Oh,
You gonna
wow.
lie to the public?
No, I have 3, but it's just me. I'm a single parent. There's no man in my life.
That's
Man in
crazy.
your life? Why is the
my
reason for
boys.
there no man in your life?
Well, my first child, his father passed away, and the other 2 are nowhere to be found. So, what can you do?
They do you like that? What's wrong with them?
Something. Only God
Or
knows.
is there something wrong with you?
Oh,
But I think I'm just fine.
fire back
You're
on
just
him.
fine as well.
Thank you.
Right. But to say that a 41-year-old man is disqualified because of his pants,
Yeah, that's
You're 41?
I'll be 41 in September.
Okay, because I was like, I thought you said 40.
I'll be 41 in September. That's coming up.
It's I like it. It's okay for you. It's not my style. You know, with everything going on,
Preference.
I like the pants to be a little baggy. That's all.
Where you from, love?
Kansas City.
Kansas City.
Yeah.
Okay. How long you been out here?
2 years.
2 years?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you. Let's go on over here. If we can have your name and age.
Man. That was crazy right there. That interaction was crazy. I agree with him. For her to pop on him because of his pants, come on now. Especially, you know, not saying that she can't have a preference. I'm not saying that. 34 years old, 3 kids, 3 different baby daddies. None of the fathers are present in those kids' lives. You can't afford to be too picky. You cannot afford to be too picky, especially when it comes to the caliber of men that they're bringing on this show. These men are professionals for the most part. All of them are pretty much professionals or have something good going for themselves. You can't really afford to pop when you're in that type of situation. And he's 40 years old. So he ain't going to be all baggy and all this and all that. He's matured. Good interaction. Way to call some of that stuff out. Shout out to the brother. Let's keep going.
I am Venusian, 39.
And you said Venusian? And what do you do?
I'm a TikTok creator manager.
Cool. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
I'm a free-spirited woman, so having to check in with somebody like they are my parent is something that I don't subscribe to, so that's why I pop my balloon.
What do you mean check in like they're your parent?
The way that you were discussing how somebody needs to constantly, when we're out and about, to text or call and check in, that's something that I don't subscribe to, so that's why.
Listen up, y'all. This woman right here is delusional. This woman right here is delusional. Part of a man's job is to be a protector. How can a man protect you if he doesn't know where you're at, what you're doing, what's going on, so on and so forth? He simply just said that he would like to know what's going on, what his woman is doing, where she's at, things like that. That's not an issue. You say you don't want to check in, you don't want to do that. That's part of being bonded to a man. We like to know what's going on. We want to keep you safe. We want to make sure we got the situation under wraps and we have some form of control. Come on now. This woman is delusional. Let's keep going.
I pop my balloon.
Okay. What do you do?
I'm a TikTok creator manager.
TikTok creator manager? For what company? Or is it for yourself?
It's for TikTok.
For TikTok?
Social media.
Okay. Social media?
Social media agent, yes.
Okay. How many kids you have?
I have 2.
How many baby daddies?
2.
2? Okay. So you didn't think after the first one that you wanted to marry the next one?
No.
No? Okay. Okay. I was just asking because for real men, that's what matters. Your first one is given. Your second one, the mistake is on you.
Oh, is it? Well, there's
That's definitely
circumstances
right.
under why I got
That's
pregnant,
definitely
but
right.
that's nor here or there, and that's
Yeah,
not
but
what I'm here for.
Okay, definitely. You're a beautiful woman, though.
Thank you.
But I respect your answer.
Thank you. Let's go back.
Shout out to the brother. Hey, he doing his thing. Hey, the brother doing his thing. I ain't gonna lie. The brother doing his thing. And as you can see, as he was kind of breaking her down, the other women in the background pop as well. All of these women have children, right? All of these women have children. And there's nothing wrong with that. But when you start holding them to the fire as to why they have kids by multiple men, that's when it starts to get hot up in there. And that's when they don't want to deal with the accountability that comes with that. When men start asking the questions, why this one fail? Why that one fail? Why you have a kid with this one? And then you turn around and do the same thing with somebody else and you require marriage or whatever the case may be. See, when you start holding them to the fire, that's when they get a little uncomfortable. And that's when they start popping them balloons. Shout out to the brother. He's doing a great job. Let's keep going.
Back here. Okay, if we can start off with your name and age.
I'm Shay, and I'm 37.
How you doing, Shay?
I'm doing amazing.
Shay, what do you do?
So I work for the county. And I have my own hair business and a few other little small businesses.
All right. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
So originally I was feeling it. I like I don't want to say a bad boy, but I like somebody that's outspoken. But the question of, I feel like you're challenging the women. Oh, how many baby daddies you got? And then, it just, does that matter? You say future, so that's their past. It's not their future. How many kids do you have?
I have one daughter. She's 19.
Do you want more?
I do.
My balloon still pop because I don't want any more.
Okay.
You don't want any more?
Not at all. I have.
You can't have
one.
any more. You
No, I'm
choose
choosing.
not
I
to
choose
have
not to have any more. I have a almost 14-year-old and.
Okay, yeah. Well, the reason for me asking their past about the baby daddies because it lets me know where they're going in their future. If you didn't want to have a baby daddy for the second time, then that lets me know that you was uncareful of what you're dealing with.
Do you necessarily
Okay.
believe that?
And see, right here, here's where he contradicted himself from what he said early in the show when he first came out, when he said he didn't have any deal breakers. He said that he ain't looking at the past, and that's why he ain't had no deal breakers. You see what I'm saying? He ain't gonna judge them by their past. Now he's singing a different tune. Now he's saying, based on the baby daddies and this and that, I can see where you're going in the future. Contradiction. He contradicted himself. He was on a roll, but right there he contradicted himself. Let's keep going.
Somebody's past is their past. That don't determine their future.
Not-
I mean, I can look at you and say like people make mistakes. And it could happen. I feel like once or twice, okay, some things become a choice, but your past doesn't determine
When it
it.
comes to once is a mistake. Twice, that's on you.
Okay, so then say like you get into a relationship with somebody, you get married, and things don't work. So then I guess you made a mistake? So you once is a mistake and then twice is, I don't believe in that because I believe things happen.
Sweetheart, twice is on you.
Okay,
You
well,
should have learned from that very first
No,
mistake. Okay,
lessons are
and
to be
not
learned.
saying that your child is a mistake, right?
Of course
But the
not.
fact that you chose the wrong man to have kids with, and secondly, not to have a marriage after the next one or before
Marriage
the next
doesn't
one.
determine, and I'm a person that wants to be married, but marriage don't determine anything. I done known people to be married for a long time and it don't work out, baby. So
Okay.
yeah, you are no.
She's a lie. Marriage determines a lot. I'm not saying it's everything, right? Because people get married, people get divorced. Been there, done that. But it determines a lot, especially when you start having kids and things like that. Especially as a woman, too. Let's keep going.
Honey bun,
Okay.
you're too aggressive now.
No problem. Well, the aggressive that comes from a Southern man, right?
Baby, let me explain
And we
something to you.
stand on what we talking
My roots
about.
come from Texas, so
Okay, I'm from New Orleans.
okay, so
You know what I
the
mean?
South,
So
the
when
battles
you-
of the South.
All right,
like I
Brian.
said again.
Brian, let's move on.
Okay,
Let's move on. Let's
no
move on.
problem. Have a good day, love.
If we can have your name and age.
Hi, my name is Shay, and I'm 37.
And Shay, what do you
Hello,
do?
Shay.
I am an insurance adjuster, and I'm just waiting to take my real estate license.
Very nice. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
Just based off of the energy, I didn't want to pop it too soon. I like to feel you out first, but just based off of the energy and the conversations that were had between the women, and just overall, that's it.
Okay. So you a follower?
No, I went out. That's why I said I didn't pop it right away. I wanted to see for myself.
So you didn't like my responses and the women that I responded to? You didn't like the responses?
Just the energy from it. Yeah.
The energy is too strong for you, huh?
Not necessarily too strong. I just didn't too much care for it.
That's understandable. I respect that, though.
Thank you.
Let's go on over here. If we can have your name and
It
age.
is what it is.
Davinia, and I'm
She ain't
41.
wrong.
And Davinia, what do you do?
I'm a compliance analyst for a payment processing company.
Okay. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
I popped my balloon. I was waiting because I was trying to feel the energy, the vibe, the connection, chemistry. And I believe he was speaking very well, very suave, handsome gentleman. So I was trying to give it some time. But then it started to feel like an attack. And I didn't like or agree with the attack. So that was why I popped my balloon.
Okay. So you say it felt like an attack. Can you elaborate on that?
You don't judge people from their past, or you like to start off with a clean slate. I don't think that if a relationship works out for a woman and it happens to be her second baby daddy per se, I don't think that's her fault. So if she decides to stay and marry the man, like Brian says, then that means she's settling. And I don't agree with a woman having to settle just because the opinions of others thinking that, it's going to be her fault. It's her fault because it didn't work out. No.
Okay.
because people they start off with different personas, and then you slowly kind of learn who they really are. So if you decide to walk away because that situation isn't healthy for you, that doesn't mean that it's your fault that it didn't work out.
Okay. Okay. So there's 4 billion women on the planet. I'm a black American from Louisiana. I have the choice to have the pick of the litter. So why would I pick you if you have multiple baby daddies?
Well, don't pick me.
Right.
Yeah.
And I
You have the
understand
choice.
that.
You have the choice. We
Okay.
all
I
have
have
a
the
choice.
I have the choice, but you're
Yeah.
judging me on the fact that I have the choice.
No, I'm not judging you. That just means that I'm not for you. If you're going to judge me because my second baby daddy didn't work out for me, then I'm not for you. You know, so I'm not judging
And I
you and your
understand that.
opinion
How many
and
kids
your
you have?
preference. I have 3.
You have
25,
3?
18, and 12.
Okay, how many baby daddies?
Oh, wow.
2.
2. Okay. So it's no disrespect towards that, right? But I just want you to understand when it comes to a man of top tier, right? We give you a few from one man. That's it. If you have multiple from a different man, that disqualifies yourself.
So it disqualifies a top tier woman from getting a top
That's
tier
exactly
man
right. Why?
if she
Because there's
has-
billions of women on this planet. All right?
I respect your opinion.
And another thing, men and women are not the same. A lot of times women try to put themselves on the same totem pole as a man who's quote unquote high tier, high quality, whatever. Men and women are not the same. If you're a woman who has these multiple children, especially if you have multiple baby daddies, your value, it drops, right? Now, you still hold value. I'm not saying that, right? Let's just say you still are someone who is able to be a great wife. You still hold much value, but there is a difference. So he's not far off from what he's saying. She's not off from what she's saying in the sense of, hey, if ain't for you, ain't for you. Go ahead and keep it moving. Right. So she ain't far off either, but he on the roll. He on the roll right now.
Okay.
Okay, well, Brian, that is all the balloons popped.
No problem.
Well, we do thank you for coming on. Let's go ahead and give it up for him, ladies.
All right.
Take this.
No problem. Thank you. Have a good day.
You too.
All right, guys. So you saw that, you heard that. That was a crazy episode. Shout out to Brian. I think he did a great job. He came in there with an iron fist. I'm gonna say that. He came in there with an iron fist, and every woman, one by one, he was ready to check them on their history. You know, if they had kids, how many baby daddies they had. He was trying to point out flaws in their decision making in their past. I ain't mad at it. It is what it is. Crazy episode right there. Crazy episode. Don't know if a brother like that will find a match, because women don't do well with guys who come in laying that hammer like that. I would consider myself as someone who would also lay the hammer, but I lead with love. I'm coming with love first, right? Remember, knowledge without love will destroy. I'm gonna say it again. Knowledge without love will destroy. And if you're too aggressive, no one's not going to want to bond with you. It's going to be very slim. So you want to lead with love. It's all right to, ask those questions and get to the bottom of different things and get to the bottom of someone's decision making. But you want to lead with love, and that's probably where he messed up at. But good luck to the brother. He was on to something as to what he was saying, but he left a lot of the love out. But it's tough love. Maybe it's tough love. It is what it is. But anyway, if at any moment during this video you like what you're hearing, like the video. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe. I got a lot of fire content for you guys, and we're growing fast. And if you got something to say, leave it in the comment section. Remember this: keep God first. I love you all. Be blessed.